Hey, everybody, welcome back to this one. And my name's Tyler. Alright, we have Black Man's Back, T Black.
Wait, I'm gonna get canceled for that.
No, your last name is Black.
This is America.
Right.
You know,
Okay, just let them know.
we have Grace from the first episode on. We got Rebecca, also the one that I mentioned the second episode.
I did have a cameo.
You did have a cameo. And Ashlyn has made her grand appearance. See? Oh, wait, wrong camera. Alright. So basically, yeah, what's up, guys?
How's
Is that our starting question?
WAP.
Yeah, wait,
What is WAP?
What's the deal with WAP?
Wet.
Reciting the lyrics.
Because
I'll
I
look at
know
the lyrics.
I know it's like
Can I
the
guess
Kids
it?
Bop guys are like
Yeah.
really sad that they have to.
Are they gonna actually do that?
They make it for every song. Like that has probably ever existed.
WAP.
For wet.
Yeah, they're just going through the list.
Yeah, they're going.
Holes
You know.
in this house.
Eventually
Once they run
There's
out,
some
they're gonna make
holes
their
in
own
this
song.
house.
Yeah.
In this house.
Yeah. You.
Grace, what episode of the podcast are you on?
Wait, is this censored? Like.
I censor like certain stuff. Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna have to censor these lyrics.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
I don't like it. Gimme.
We'll bring it up.
What side? Front
Can I
side,
go
back
get
side,
the-
all the
Can I go
sides.
get the
All
bass?
sides.
Up and down,
Sure.
left and right.
Okay, I think we should
We need to start a topic.
Well, the thing is, you guys mentioned like pop culture, but I don't know
I
how
don't
far
wanna
that's gonna
know.
drag. As you do.
Not pop culture, because
I'm
that's too
sweating.
When Michelle Obama in your house.
Oh my god.
He bought a phone just for pictures of this wet bleep.
As you do.
I need a bleep.
I need a bad.
I need a bad bleep. Addison Ray.
Okay.
Little
So
shirt.
Okay.
I was always curious though. I was gonna get your point of view from the topic of the first episode.
Oh really?
Wait, what was the first episode?
I don't
Sorry,
think
I'm
it's
big
that
fan.
important. No offense. But I
Sweating.
don't know, what would I say? Yeah, I would just yes. Like
What was the first episode?
The first episode was talking about how like this guy, you know, kind of.
I don't think
Well,
they know.
Wait, was he talking about that situation?
Wait, why wasn't I here for them?
No,
Because
they don't know that.
We were just experimenting with.
No, they don't know.
Yes, they do.
They do?
What do
I
you
thought
mean?
it was the Dean
There's no
Coop
way they
story.
don't. It's been like so long.
Never told
Who are you talking about? Who
Tell
in
me.
this case?
Well, no. So the topic was like how normal it is to like think of past like
Endeavors.
past endeavors like while in a relationship. Like, is that weird? Should you not?
So his previous endeavor before was.
Oh.
Wait, you don't know about this at all?
No way.
No way! You're lying.
I don't think this is a podcast topic.
No, I think we.
I don't think it's a podcast topic.
Yeah, I think it is.
Just
We're
tell
already
them a
here.
brief 1 minute recap.
So basically, yeah. So that Grace, yeah, she's the person from episode 1. There you go.
Rebecca's like, what the frick?
We can
How this.
I can watch episode 1 on my own time.
No,
No,
just
no,
explain
well,
it.
Like
I
for
wanna talk
instance,
about it.
Disneyland
Oh.
puts down bass.
Basically, fine, I'll just say it. Okay. Basically, Tyler, but I'm sexy as frick.
That was not a good way to word it.
No,
Yeah.
no, you're
Kidding.
not giving a proper timeline. So let's
Should I
say
censor?
yes.
Okay.
I don't want her to like. I'm pretty sure I showed her your account,
This
but I
She's
don't.
a bad
on.
bleep.
This isn't gonna be on this at all.
No, I can't. I can just censor. If it's
Yeah.
interesting, I'll keep
Just
it.
call her bad bleep.
Okay, I'll just shut up. Now.
Well, it's not very interesting. Let's say. So
Yeah, this is just for me.
start of freshman year.
Also, try your best not to be
Sophomore
all
year.
phone. you
Yeah,
know.
Grace, get off your phone.
Yeah, Grace. Yeah, stop playing with your vagina.
Okay, 1 second. I'll play with my vagina whenever I want to.
Okay.
You heard it here first, folks.
Dude, my dad watches these like as soon as they come out. He's like,
Bad bleep.
Yeah, my whole family watches them too.
you know,
He
as
used
you
to
do.
buy a phone.
Okay, so explain, like, elaborate on Disneyland. Give some context to the situation.
Well, context.
Wait, actually, when it started, and then just some
Well,
important beats.
when it started,
Just
that
a
was like
brief summary.
that was like summer of freshman year after she got like
No, it was not summer. Okay, basically,
the entirety. Yes.
no. The
I-
day I remember after the first quickie, I think it was the last one that I delivered to you.
Yeah.
Tyler, like the I don't even know incel that you.
Oh, call me an incel. All right.
Like, I get home and it's a nice not a nice sweaty day, pretty hot, and then I'm like, oh, that was a good hangout day, and I think we also delivered her too.
I don't think we need temperature details, guys.
Yeah, I mean,
I just want to.
It was really
I
hot.
just
But
don't know
basically,
what's going
Tyler
on.
on Snapchat chat, he was like, hey, I'm gonna tell you this, but you can't tell anyone like ever, and I was like, okay, and I kept that promise to heart, and you know that,
Yeah, I know you did.
and that was in the summer of 2017.
For better
And
or
what was
worse.
the?
He was like, I think I like Grace.
You didn't know this?
No.
Wow.
I
Thanks,
never
Ren.
knew.
Yeah.
I'm my own little world.
So
You didn't pick up on it.
No.
Wait, who told
She
you?
didn't even pick up on it, so
When did I tell you?
I don't know. I just knew.
Okay, well,
she just
Ashley
knew.
was
Whatever. I don't
I
think.
just
so.
knew.
Yeah, so
I
that was
never
like
told
that was
anyone.
like summer of freshman year, and then to like sophomore year.
Dang.
and it was like almost, it was 2.5 years.
2.5. Yeah.
Wow.
Dang, that's long.
It was pretty rough.
There was a lot of cause do you know when you give like signals or no?
Nope, she does not.
Because there have been many nights and calls where Tyler has just been like, I don't know what she's trying to say.
Wait, can I get an example so I know what not to do?
Disneyland.
Disneyland.
What was
Yeah.
Disney-
I don't think I can listen.
Wait, what was Disneyland?
Okay, so when us four went to Disneyland.
Dude, I'm over it. It was so
Yeah, I
long
remember
ago.
that.
Yeah, we ditched paraplegic theme.
What? What? What's up?
Oh, no.
So you went to Disneyland and you were low-key like, eh.
Not me, Loki. Him, Loki.
I was like,
And the girls was like, eh.
Well, wait. No.
for like half the day.
Just tell the damn story.
It was,
I
it was
wasn't.
an accidental.
So
I
you
just,
were
I
not-
just pulled a Sarah.
Oh, yeah. She pulled
Okay.
a fast one.
You were not
guys,
into
you
him.
gotta give context to what you're saying. No one's gonna know what a Sarah is.
Why are we keeping this
We don't have
in?
to keep this
We're not
in.
keeping
Basically,
this in.
it
We're
was
not keeping this
accidental.
in. Basically, I was
Okay.
accidentally giving hints. Apparently, I'm more flirty than I thought.
You remember?
Yeah.
Really?
She pulled
Just
a
a
Dean.
little bit, huh?
She pulled a Dean.
Yeah, so Dean's accidentally flirty.
Oh.
Not even. He doesn't try.
Dean is
It's
just
not an accident.
It's by
starts as an
accident.
accident, then he enjoys it.
But basically, like, I
Yeah.
don't even know. It
what?
was the,
It smells like feet in here.
it does.
That's part of the
Can
trauma.
that be the intro? It smells like feet.
Yeah.
Feet.
I'm trying to remember. It's like, it was just the three of us. You got there late.
When? What?
Disneyland.
Disneyland.
Come on.
Disneyland.
Star
when?
Wars.
Last time we
You
went.
guys went to
Summer.
the stupid, like,
Like last summer.
and I was
think
like, wow,
that
didn't
was.
get an invite to
I
that.
think you were gone.
I was gone.
Yes.
Oh,
When did we go to Disneyland?
apparently I was gone.
It was
We
like,
went to Star Wars Land.
you went to Star Wars Land.
And you guys got cool drinks. So
We
I was
went-
like, I'm kind of.
Oh my God, Disneyland!
Yep.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Tyler.
So
The chair just
basically,
snapped. It's fine. It does
the
that.
whole, I guess you were just doing your,
Yeah, for like the first half of the day, and then the
for
second
the first
was
half
just
you were like, and then the second half of the day, once Rebecca got there, she was like, this is definitely not what you said. He's like, Rebecca cockblocked me.
I'm so sorry.
No, that wasn't.
That was very over exaggerated.
Can I
No,
just
that
say
was
I
extremely
had no...
Dude, if I
was
would've
I was
known-
sleeping through all of this.
If I would have
Like,
known, I would not have cock blocked.
Yeah, you know,
I'm
it's
so-
all right.
I'm so sorry.
I've gotten over it.
Ew.
That's life.
But yeah, that was a very big example. And then
No more examples, please.
No, that's
I can't
about
stand
it,
this.
Yeah.
the other funny one was
No, there's no more funny
yes,
ones.
there was a funny one when you're I don't know when
Depends
you're talking
how
with
funny.
Tyler and then you're like I have something to tell you, but it's like I have to tell you at the end of summer, and then he was like, okay, and you forgot what it was.
Yep.
Sounds like me.
Happens.
Because he would mention it up every now and then, like I wonder what she said.
It wasn't important. Probably something stupid.
Yeah, if she forgot, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Wow, Disneyland.
So funny.
Anyways.
And not
Anyways.
very fun.
Something.
I guess
start now.
we
Something
need to go.
podcast.
We need like a.
Why do we have bad
solid
memories at
topic.
every single amusement park? Disneyland now. We have bad ones at
Okay.
Universal. We have bad ones
Okay,
at
We're
Knott's.
done. We're done.
Maybe a solid like.
Let's talk about.
Universal was pretty fun though.
True. Not for Grace.
Except
but
I had the worst hide and seek team of possibly.
Well,
when
yeah,
Red
because
Red hacked you.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that
we can
was
tell them
another
this
time.
story.
It's a good story.
Let's tell them this story. Okay, so we went to Universal. So we
we
went
can
to.
still just try to
we
keep
went
the.
to Universal Studios and
Also,
we
you're allowed to
like
look at that camera.
I'm
too.
good.
we had a big group of people, so we were like, okay, let's split it in two and play hide and seek, just 2 groups. Ren was like, guys, pulls out a photo of Tyler's Apple ID so you track it.
Because he took it because he thought, this looks important. Well,
This
going
looks
I
through-
took it a
Well, going
year.
through
I
Tyler's
took it,
stuff.
Tyler. I took this a year and a half.
Yeah, you went through my password book.
No, it was just sitting
Okay.
on the desk, open.
You have a password book?
That's stupid.
I used to have. A
It sat
password
open
book.
right in the thing.
I still have the password book.
Have you changed your
Exactly. So I'm
passwords?
like, well, this should be important.
It's not nothing anymore. Nothing in there is like everything in there is defunct now. But
It's like a diary.
We didn't use it to find you guys. We just used it to hide from you guys.
you guys could have found us anyway. I was like a
was
Nolan,
6'5"
Nolan, you're
Aiden.
you're Thrasher hoodie.
Nolan had a white and black checkerboard hoodie on, and what did Logan do? Logan just didn't play.
I thought Logan was with us.
Was he?
No, yeah, he was with us.
He was with us. I
Then
remember.
who else was I
Because he
with?
wouldn't kneel down because he was tall. I remember. We were
Yeah.
hiding in the.
I guess
Harry
I
Potter
just
stuff.
erase that.
As you do, you know what I'm saying?
Was
Yeah.
I with? Was the dean?
No, Logan watched it. Hi, Logan.
The only good thing about
Logan
that day
watches
was
this?
oh,
They all watched this.
the water show. The water show was pretty epic.
Water World.
Yeah.
That was relaxing.
That was kind of a tense.
I was bored.
Oh. I
Yeah,
liked
how
it.
come you
But
were
you
so
got
like
a
drunk?
good photo.
I did get a good photo. It looked like you were crying. Anyways,
Probably was.
That was probably just
why are you so
Captain
like?
Trash.
Okay, so basically, I think when we reached the like nighttime point of Universal Studios,
We've already been there like 6-7 hours.
600,000.
We were like drunk on tired.
Yeah, basically, we stopped at the cafe. Why did we leave?
Because we were done. The park
No,
was closing.
why did we leave to go to Little Europe?
Because they just wanted to stay.
No, because we just had
That's
we
where
didn't have
shared
anything
a
to
cheese
do.
platter and
Okay,
hot Cheetos.
okay, so basically, the whole group, that wasn't the 3 of us, they decided to just sit down at a cafe, chill, and just put their head down for like an hour. And then I think we had a good amount of energy left in us, I think.
So we just sat around, except not
Us
with them.
being
No,
you and Tyler.
we found a really nice spot of Universal. I don't know what it's
Remember
called.
Dean and
We
the
called
haunted
it-
house?
We call it Little Europe,
And now we plan the whole trip.
and now
Aw,
that's why,
that's so
that's a good
cute.
segue.
Yeah.
it was, we were there for like 2 hours, just chilling, talking, taking
'cause-
photos.
That's so
Tyler
cute.
forced us to get it right when it opened, and so we were done by like the afternoon.
And that was great. That was so cool. You barely ever get to just walk around a theme park without wanting to do something. It's like, oh, we
I
already
still,
did
we
that.
should have
so-
played hide and seek both levels. I'm still mad about
Yeah,
that.
we should have done the whole park hide and seek. That would have been so cool.
Next time.
Going.
Anyways.
3-level
Dean and the
Universal
haunted
Studios hide and seek.
We're like on the ride.
house. Wait.
Hi, duck.
That'd be kind of cool.
you
You just see them on the.
On the raft. That'd be dope. Anyways,
2018 was that a meow?
Yeah, that was.
that's me. Sorry.
Sorry. 2018 was a pretty nice year.
Yeah, I made a year video. That was the only
2018.
time I remember
What
doing
year
it.
was that?
2018.
2018. What? I don't know what year was
sophomore
that.
year?
Yeah, was that
Oh,
sophomore?
I think
that was
was that
beginning
the
of
end of
sophomore.
freshman year and end of sophomore year.
No, it's end of
Freshman
freshman year.
to sophomore.
Yeah,
Freshman
freshman
year.
to sophomore year.
That's-
Oh, that was.
I don't
All
think
good.
any years of high school have been good for me.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Sophomore
enjoyed.
year was
Actually, no,
actually
freshman year. Freshman year, I like.
I
Freshman year
think.
was homeschool.
I liked
Really?
freshman
How
year.
come?
I hated school.
Oh, you just.
Yeah, I just
Freshman
left.
year was
Mom, I
the
hate
peak of our
school,
friend group
okay?
before drama.
Yeah.
It was.
I mean-
We would hang out like every weekend.
Yeah.
Well, because then we realized it just. I get. You're right in some aspects. Yeah.
Like freshman year was like
It's
the first
bittersweet.
freedom, but like no freedom at the same time.
I don't know.
Freedom is not free.
Looking back,
Cause like no one could drive, but we would always do
Yeah.
stuff.
it was cool, but
Then sophomore year was trash. Junior
Yeah,
year
I
got cut
think
short.
Sophomore year
Coming to
summer
an end.
sucked.
No, I
like
think.
sophomore year
sophomore
in
year
the
in
summer.
general.
Was
Why did they
booty
suck?
cheeks.
I'm not talking.
Yeah, we won't talk about sophomore.
Okay.
I think we all know why sophomore year is.
Well, I don't know. I thought the years they had like here's how I view it. I don't think one year is worse than the other. I think it just
They just all
it
carried
gets
over.
no. You
It's
get
all up and down.
you know you get betters as the year goes on, but you get worse. You get lower lows.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Okay.
You're not looking hard.
I had a high and then
flatland.
I think I've had like months of high and then like really low and then months of high. It's like up and down.
I haven't had a good high
In a while.
I just know now that if something is really bad, then something's gonna be really good. It's just
I
they come
just
in
learned
pairs. They have to.
to talk about your problems.
Let's
Or
use this
just listen to-
podcast as therapy.
Group therapy.
Welcome to Therapy Closed, everyone.
We got a lot to go through.
If anyone has any bug bite remedies,
Oh,
my
yeah,
God.
leave some bug bite remedies in the comments below. Anyways.
okay, next.
There's nothing next.
Wait, does friends do a reunion? Because I remember walking
We
around
just
campus.
have to do we just have to.
No, I remember walking around campus one day and there was a sign for a reunion and then Miss Day was talking about
But what year?
I don't remember.
Is it
I
like
don't-
every 10 years?
That's what I'm thinking.
10 years, Jesus.
But also,
Wait.
like, who's
Who
gonna
does
be
5-year
here in 10 years?
anniversary or 5-year reunions?
I feel like they should do it at everyone's senior year, but I don't want to see it.
I don't want to have a reunion.
I'd rather have it at 10 years because then
Yeah.
everyone's so far from each other at
Yeah.
that point
It's
where
like-
then you actually do need catching up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rather than, oh, how you in? Good. I just haven't had any classes with you, but we still go to the same school.
Yeah.
Also, a lot of us don't.
They
go to the same
bullied me
school.
back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, remember when we had a falling out? Like, I don't really want to have that. I'll wait 10 years, and then I'll go back.
Yeah, maybe like the people that peaked in high school slowly start coming down. So then it's like everyone's on their same level now.
Remember when you called me fat?
Hey! Remember when you used to harass me?
Yeah. Remember when you used to slap my ass all the time?
What?
Yeah.
What?
I
slapped your ass.
My ass
What?
has never been slapped.
That did happen.
Wait, who?
I'm gonna censor
Wait,
that.
what?
Alright.
No, we have to keep that.
Wait, what
No,
year?
the name. When I say
Yeah, censor
censor,
the
I mean,
names.
Wait, what
okay,
year?
guys. When I say censor,
was in
I mean
elementary school.
names.
Oh,
That was
elementary
words.
school.
Every single day in elementary school, he would
Cut
slap
out
my
means
ass.
just.
Remember when?
We already talked about
We already
that.
talked about
Oh,
that.
never mind.
Guys,
Forget.
We need a topic.
Trauma.
I would still
We
include
can't
that.
just-
8th grade, I like you both.
can we tell this story, please? But without obviously.
Basically, we
That's
were
a
at the
fun
Empire State Building.
No, you gotta really set up who is this person. Not like say their name, but just
Okay,
kind of
we
give
were
them.
all there, all of us, because we were 8th
What
grade.
trip
All
was
of
this
us
on?
being
In 8th grade, we went to D.C.
Good.
We went to the Empire State Building. It
Great.
was night. It was sexy. It was cute.
Mhm.
And
sexy
then,
and cute in 8th grade.
Yeah.
yeah, you can just imagine prepubescent peak. Who was there? Who was it? It was
Okay, so basically, this lady. Wait, so I can say the name and.
Yeah, but just don't be like.
Yeah, because
Okay, so basically, this girl. She has like
okay.
I don't know, she liked, I swear, like half the grade.
She had a crush on me for the whole year.
Her talent was moaning like an anime girl.
Oh, either that or you can use an alternative name.
Nah.
So anyways,
so so these two dudes in our 8th grade class, they're like buddies, right? So they're on the Empire State Building together.
You can. What is it? Us?
is it us?
No.
What do you mean?
Who are the
is it
buddies?
us?
When
Like,
did you remember someone saying I
Who's
like
the
you?
buddy?
okay.
You can say their names.
So there's two lads, okay, on the Empire State Building, and then
I don't even. Remember.
they tell this story a lot. So this girl that we mentioned,
We're trying to figure it out.
Who is it? Who are the two?
Is one of them
And-
is
I thought
going
it
to
was
be
Logan.
on this? He doesn't care. He doesn't care if his name is.
It
He
was
doesn't
three
want
of
to be
them.
on it though.
3. I like you
swear-
all.
I like you all.
Well, technically.
Polygamy.
Anyways, so picture this: you're on top of
Picture
the
this.
Empire State Building
Close
with
your
your
eyes.
friend.
Picture it.
This lady comes and ruins your moment. You're like looking out the city, and she comes up to you and your friend, and goes, "I like you both,"
And walks away.
and walks. Actually, no, she sat on. I forgot which one, but she sat on.
And
lap.
During
Yep.
breakfast.
she sat on his lap.
She just walked over, sat down on his lap. No
There's
shame.
a lot happened in this trip. I accidentally threw away my phone
Yeah,
during
we-
Yeah,
breakfast
I
time.
did- I
We
did
haven't talked
recover it.
about the DC trip. This is
Oh
actually
my
pretty-
God.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
So let me just start off with my breakfast fiasco. I lost my phone, and like we were getting ready to leave this breakfast place. What? Am I loud? Am I too loud?
It's okay. I'll use effects so that it doesn't sound like as torturous in post.
That hurt.
No, I like the ear rape. Anyways, continue.
So I threw away my phone on accident. How did I
You
find
threw
this
away
out?
it with a plate of omelet.
Shush.
I was the one that got your phone. All right.
Okay, let's tell this story. So I was panicking, right? We were about
I
to leave
gave
the
the
breakfast
means.
place.
You did the.
And I was like, oh my god, like how do I find my phone? I'm in the middle of like what am I
I'm
gonna
in the
do?
middle of the
so
desert.
I was like, okay. I was like, Ren, can I use your like you have Find My iPhone, right? So I don't know how I knew that. I think I just went to
That
use-
no, I met. That was my idea.
I feel like it
So
wasn't.
cool.
So
You're so
basically-
cool.
Tyler,
Tyler is super cool, and he.
This was one of my first interactions besides ignoring her saying hi and her
No, was
kidnapping
it?
you. Yes.
This.
no,
I'm just
you
trying to
got-
find my phone.
She finds her phone
We'll
to
talk
find my
about it
iPhone, digs it
afterwards.
out of the trash at the end.
Yeah, so we dug out my phone out of the breakfast trash can, and it
That's
was
pretty cool.
underneath eggs and ketchup. It
Yeah.
was disgusting.
We could talk
Yeah.
about Arabian Magic's story. That one's pretty funny.
Oh,
With,
Haley.
I made a guess.
Haley.
Also,
Haley.
Cry
The thing
Night.
is, you definitely
Haley.
Gotta talk about Cry Night.
no, you definitely you knew Grace like
Not very well, no.
pre DC. I feel like you
No.
did. Either that or
No.
really.
No.
Tyler and I never talked.
That was like my first.
The
yeah.
only thing Tyler knew me as was the girl who stole Ray Ren.
Yeah. Well, like, no, okay.
No,
so,
not like
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah.
But like I'd be like,
I'm like,
Well, no, because we'd be on the boat to Statue of Liberty. I'd be like, in the video game, and then
my apologies.
no, you were sitting on the front of the boat, and I walk away, and it's like past me. I'm like,
you like turn around, and then it's like, oh, but and then I'm not there.
yeah,
This is
no,
the time me and
no.
Rebecca had a slight beef with Grace.
No.
What?
No one had
What?
beef with me.
Okay, I had
No one has beef.
I had
with
slight
us. Alright.
beef then.
Me.
I didn't have beef with Grace.
I had slight beef.
The only beef that ever happened was that my friend was on. Okay. Poor Daniela, save her soul. She was going through like some drama with her boyfriend at the time or whatever.
I have
And
the text
she-
messages.
She was like, she ruined like so much of the trip. It was like, oh, him this, him
I have the-
boyfriend that, blah blah blah. And I have to
Just
like
being a
me
down,
being
general,
so
just being a
empathetic.
general downer.
No, I was mad at you
Yeah.
because of volleyball.
How come you got to be the setter and I couldn't?
No, not that. With her volleyball friends. Do you not remember this? Me and you would talk about it all the time. We're like, why is she hanging out with them? We literally hate them.
Oh,
Like, they're so
Who was
annoying.
her volleyball friend?
Maddie and
No,
Sarah.
really.
Dude, I was
so
friends
many
with Ray.
names.
Okay, so apparently
This is why we
Ashlyn just
picked a
hated me and I had no clue about
This is why we had a different room.
We had a different room because we wanted a room with Allie too.
I had a different room because I didn't want a room with Grace because I was mad at her.
Oh, I thought we just wanted
Wait, then
a
who
room
did
with
you room with?
Never
What?
tell me
I
this.
thought you knew about
No, the only reason I got a
How you
different
doing?
room is because I knew
You're
Audrey would
good?
be
Someone will
alone.
find. Savannah Griggs will find this interesting.
Hi Savannah, how you doing?
Hi, Savannah.
Hi, Savannah
Hey,
Grace.
Savannah.
I want to talk about Cry Night.
Yeah. Good transition.
Oh, we're just gonna zoom past me hating Grace.
Oh, are you still hating Grace?
Doesn't answer the question.
Basically, you kept hanging out with Rayleigh, and I was like, I literally don't like her.
Why
Like,
would I? No offense. Why would I ever hang out with
You kept talking to her
So many
and like
names.
being close with her, and
You
like
want me to
I
beef it
hated
up?
all the volleyball people
No,
at
you
friends
just have
because
to be
they were
the one to
annoying.
watch
And
it
you would
over
always hang
after I
out with them,
finish
and I didn't
everything.
want to hang out with them. And like I was like, I don't like them, and you're like, whatever, and then just hung out with them. So I was mad. And
Ashlyn,
then
I was literally emo. Why would I ever hang out?
in 8th grade,
8th grade, I only hung out with Audrey.
Yeah, 8th grade.
Yeah,
was-
look where we are
Because,
now.
because you guys didn't want to.
dude, I
So felt
vividly
bad.
remember talking with Rebecca about
Wait,
this about how
do
we
at the
wanted to
same
room
time,
together,
I think-
and how I didn't really want to room with
Great.
Grace because she was being a
I
brat.
thought we didn't room with Grace because
No,
I'm
hold it.
missing
Oh,
out.
alright.
I thought Grace was being a brat, so I didn't want to room
They
with
could
her.
make it so that we actually disappear.
Basically, guys, I'm
Gotta
I
get a
know
picture
who
that's not in the cherry.
Anyways, I found the text messages from Daniela's ex-boyfriend.
Oh my
God.
Okay.
You want me to
so,
read one?
next.
So
Okay,
cry
let's
night,
do
am
it.
I right?
Oh, just like get
Cry
a blurry.
Night. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot. That's
What
just
are
all
you
gray.
doing?
It's just all gray.
Oh, there's multiple.
Okay, cry night.
I don't want to show that.
Okay, so let me give some context. I was friends with Ren.
Okay, here,
7th grade?
Yeah.
Was that 7th grade?
Are we gonna tell the whole story?
Oh, you just
Actually-
I just did a little bit.
I
Just
can
a
tell you the
little
whole.
You made
Let's
me
tell the
tell
whole
most
story.
of mine.
This
Dude,
is pretty
okay.
cool.
no.
Let's tell the whole story.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I was really good friends with Ren. We bonded over Gravity Falls and like
You know,
the
typical middle
lamest,
grade.
Sweating
the
so bad here.
lamest stuff ever. And then 8th grade rolls
Yeah, me
around.
too.
Yeah, I'm really hot. 8th grade rolls around, and I'm like, I think Ren has a crush on me.
Wait, was it at the around
Wait,
the
you-
end of
You
7th
knew
grade summer?
before?
Yeah, 7th grade
So,
summer going into
Was it
8th
when I
grade.
went to your play?
Yes.
So there you
Let
go.
her tell the story.
Yes.
She has a whole timeline.
Yeah, so Ren rolls up to my play, and
A
I'm
roll
like a little bit sus. I'm like, I think Ren has a crush on me.
Oh my god.
And then I
He was
think
the only
I'm
one that
at,
showed up. He was the only one that showed up.
I think I was at a birthday party.
Still recording?
No.
Damn it!
It just stopped. Like I like watched it.
Oh, okay. I
Continue.
can rewind. Is it my
I don't know
phone?
how to.
That one's still recording.
Well,
There
is
we
it
go.
Ren was the only one that went to Rebecca's play. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, did you not want to hang out with me that day?
I did. No, shut up.
I had no idea. He didn't tell me anything.
I
It was
told
just
you
Grace.
beginning of
ditched
8th
Tyler.
grade. Anyways,
Yeah.
continue.
Okay, so then Grace and I have a little chat,
having a little chat. We were bonding over beef sandwiches.
Oh my god! And was that yoke day or no?
No.
That was the other day. Okay. Anyways, Grace is like, yeah, Ren has a crush on you.
I think because her like anonymous.
No.
Didn't you text?
Okay, Rebecca told me like, Grace, look at this. And I was like, okay.
this
So I
thing?
check it, and then Ren's like,
check what?
It was messages.
DMs.
It definitely was.
What did I say though?
I don't remember.
it was cringe.
It was really cringe though, and I was like, I think he likes me.
Have you watched RSF yet?
Hell no, I don't plug myself like
Gravity
that.
Falls.
No, it's not
It
that.
wasn't
It's
like
the.
No, Rebecca was like, he made me like Phineas and Ferb.
He made me Phineas and Ferb pottery, and it freaked me out. It's still on my shelf, though. It's very sweet. It was very sweet at the time.
Aww.
It is on my shelf.
Ren.
A little tiny Ren, but it freaked me out.
As you do.
Because I was a jerk in 8th grade, and I was just going through a lot, so I was not prepared for Ren to have a crush on me.
Prepared.
And then, so Grace, what did you say?
You
was it?
gave me the task of finding out if I liked you.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
her like Sherlock Holmes head ass. Just
Yeah.
DMs me on Instagram. Do you like Rebecca?
Nice.
No context.
I don't play.
I remember, I think it was like August 12th at
Yeah, we
like
were at a party.
Why do you
12:56.
remember?
I woke up freaked out.
You traumatized him.
Well,
And then because I think you were in China
What?
or Japan.
no, I think we were at a birthday party when this
No, when
happened.
you texted me.
I don't
No,
was
you were
I?
like I think I said like, why are you texting me at 12:56 a.m. laughing emoji.
I think I was
Oh
friends with,
my
That's
I was
how I
friends
was.
with Allie at this point.
Yeah.
So I was like, wait, was it 7th grade or 8th grade?
This was going into 8th grade. Not 8th grade yet, but like going into it.
See, I think this is where I had beef with Grace.
So,
that's why I
anyways,
wasn't
I
talking
said
to you.
I
She had beef with Grace from summer of 8th grade all the way to DC.
I don't know, actually.
summer of
God.
7th grade.
Ashlyn, I just have to.
It wasn't like beef. It was just like I was getting annoyed, so I just stopped texting her as much as I did.
You heard it here first,
I had
folks. It's
no
fine.
clue about this until now.
See, I keep my beef low key.
That's so.
But
that's
also,
so
okay, but like, why'd I have beef over that, but not?
What? Okay.
Anyways.
So, anyways,
Maybe it was two separate.
I was like, if I say
Probably,
no,
yeah.
it's obviously gonna be like, it's pretty obvious at this point. So I was like, yeah, I do. But then she was like, yeah, don't worry, I got your back. I'll keep it a secret.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Can I just say something? I suck. Like I.
8th grade me as well. I was so awful.
Rebecca and I were.
We
Just,
were really mean.
like okay, not mean. We just
We
didn't
just, like,
understand
didn't
the harm
understand.
in our actions.
Yeah.
We're stupid.
You're gonna get
Exactly.
canceled for that.
Wait.
But anyways, so then
I was just vibing.
Ren brings me, I think it was for my birthday,
Oh.
brought me juice and
No, it was your favorite. It was
I knew
it
at
was
this
your-
crayon
now.
apple juice. This is my favorite juice. Crayon apple juice. Ashley knew at this point. And
in a nice water
A
bottle.
really-
He gave me
a nice
this
water bottle
whole-
and a
went-
stuffed animal.
We
He
went
gave
into
me
the
a plan,
bougie
guys.
bathroom at Friends.
Yeah.
I think that was like my Christmas month.
But
I remember
Instead-
you opened that and you freaked out.
Special
Yeah,
word
I'm
for
so
sin.
sorry. Okay, let me just give you context. He was like, Grace, like, I have a plan. And I'm so sorry that I did this to you. I still think about this all the time.
As you do.
So, Ren was like, I have this gift. You need to pretend it's from you. And then, like, on this certain day, I'm going to say, oh, it's from me. That day would be Cry Night, which would be months away.
Oh my
I planned that?
You planned this.
Whoa.
Whoa.
And, but I didn't. I just gave it to
13-year-old
her
Ren
and
was
said, this is from
Yeah.
my
I
and-
thought I was sly as hell.
You were. And I was,
Oh, okay, so I was sly as hell.
13-year-old Ren was like, eh.
yeah, and it freaked me out.
He said,
And as the,
Let's just give context. This is like the year 2016, not
Yeah,
the year
this
where
is-
like simps were like.
this is
yeah,
ages ago.
this was just like
It was a
sweet.
very innocent time.
It was.
Yeah, it was really
Just
cute.
It
Actually.
was
Vibing
really
out, listening
sweet,
to
but
Fetty
I
Wap.
was really mean about it, and then it freaked me out a lot, and so I kind of stopped being as close to Ren, and it really like messed up our friendship, I guess, for a long time.
You think you would wait until you feel like she has some sort of feeling back before you do this, but he said
No, you
but
go
it's
for
the
really
kill.
funny
What?
because
What?
you would wait to like see like if you knew Rebecca had some sort of feelings back.
Well, I mean, even if I did know, I'd still like.
Even if she didn't like you,
Like-
you would still be like, "Here's all my
I
Christmas
think
money."
my issue was I felt awkward because he
Yeah.
was going
Aw.
through Grace. It wasn't like we were having this. Like he wasn't giving it straight to me, and he wasn't talking about it with me. So it was like everything was going through Grace. So I think that's why I was like.
it's actually kind of funny because while all this was happening, while Rebecca and Ren's friendship was kind of falling out, Ren and I became
super close.
siblings.
Mm-hmm.
We're still siblings to this day.
Yeah, fast
I
forward.
think that's why I was also kind of mad. You were leaving me.
When she leaves you for the other Filipino.
I just wanted to
She
play
liked the
Minecraft.
full
Sorry.
Filipino, not the 1/4.
Fast forward to DC trip, where there's a little thing called Cry Night.
This was the
I think
night
every
that Ren was
eighth
supposed to
grade.
say, Rebecca, the gift was from me the
hold on.
whole
To
time.
put that gap between like January and April.
April.
So like maybe halfway through that timeline, I think you just straight up. I don't like. Were you trying to be subtle about like not being friends anymore?
I think I was slowly trying to distance
It was
myself.
definitely not slow because I think one day you just like
Really?
every response was just like true. Or like-
Aww.
8th grade.
True.
KK.
True.
I
TRU.
apologize many times.
But I think-
'cause 8th grade.
Yeah, no
was
hard
me.
feelings. But I
Yeah.
think the worst thing that you probably did, I don't know if it is, I think it was like I was hanging out with Tyler and the boys on like a rainy day. You know what I'm saying? And I think it was like a month after I gave you your gift. I think you were texting Logan, just like
Yeah.
texting whatnot, and then I think you asked like, who are you hanging out with? And you're like, oh, Jacob, Tyler, Nolan, Ryan, and you're like, oh, okay. If Ren's there, can you? You're like, can you tell him that I know no context? And then Logan, he's like, oh hey Ren, Rebecca says I know no context, and I was like,
Wait, I remember this. I remember this.
Why did I do that?
so
I remember having no idea what that meant. I was just like,
you didn't see me like bum the hell out on the floor.
no.
Dude, this makes me seem like
Got a pity party going on right here.
8th grade me was not
Ren
in a
started playing
good
X.
place.
I still see your shadows in my room.
You can't take the love that I gave you.
We all have regrettable.
Yeah. But Cry Night, finally getting around to Cry Night.
Yes.
So that's the second act low point.
Yeah. So at the Cry Night,
Do you still like her at this point?
I accepted the fact maybe in like, I think maybe
After the I know.
before no I that's when I first learned. But I think before DC started, I was like, I'm gonna cancel the Cry Night thing.
yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna get over it,
Aww.
Why are you touching me?
My God.
I don't have any cool stories like this.
But okay, so at Cry Night, I am like,
So
I need
it's
to.
a big room. Everyone's just like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss you. End of
It's
8th
like a
grade. We're gonna be
conference
friends forever, right? Yeah.
Imagine
Yeah.
a conference room filled with like
a bunch of
90
middle schoolers
8th
crying.
graders and a bunch of teachers just watching middle schoolers cry.
It's very odd, but I mean, it was nice, I guess.
Yeah, because we all grew up with each other. It was
That's
like
true,
our
'cause-
last.
It's our
'Cause-
last goodbye, kind of.
Yeah.
Because this school is, from some kids was like preschool, kindergarten. I came in 1st grade, and then it all led up to.
Well, yeah,
the
like
8th
me
grade.
and Ashlyn. That
Me
was
and Tyler were best
preschool.
friends. We were really cute.
We
Yeah,
literally
preschool.
all suffered puberty together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was hard.
Ooh.
But yeah, I'm like, okay, I need to talk to Ren. I really need to apologize. I just need to say everything. So I go up to him and I'm like, hey, like things were definitely off between us. Like we weren't like really friends at that point. We were friends, but we weren't like close. So I was just like, hey, what's up? Like I don't even know
Oh,
how
you did not. Oh, I remember.
What did we
you
say?
did.
What did we say?
So basically, I was just like, I think I made my rounds with everyone that I wanted to talk to, and then like when I was like, all right, I think I got everyone. I was like,
Oh, you still.
but then I was like, no, I'm not gonna talk to her. But then all of a sudden, I think I just finished talking to like Chad or some shit, and then
Dude, Chad was a rough talk. I was like,
Chad
not even. So
Yeah, no.
we won't get into that. But then all of a sudden, I turn around, and then I think you just like suffocate me with like a hug out of nowhere. I'm like, oh.
He's like.
I was like, what the fuck? So that caught me by surprise.
hugged by a girl.
You. Cooties.
So then I don't even know what you said, right?
I don't know
You
what
said something along the lines of like,
no,
sorry for
Ren,
this.
you said, I remember this because it's my guiltiest moment. You were like, oh yeah, by the way, you probably knew I gave you the gift. And Rebecca goes,
I was like, yeah, and then he said, "Who told you?" And I didn't say.
and then you got
but I
just see eyes on me. I was just standing there like,
I didn't say anything, but I just looked at because I knew.
Oh.
I
This is
had to-
context of.
As you do.
oh my god.
Actually,
no.
send me whatever images.
No, you don't want that.
No, please, that's so hideous.
Wait, can I
Okay.
show it to the camera, please?
Well, no.
Well, send it to Ren.
Send
so
it
we
to
can
me
put it
so
on
I
the
can put it
podcast.
on the
Yeah.
podcast.
No, you can just see it that
Just
way.
send it to
I don't
me.
want
Just-
you to see the
just
full.
send it to
no,
me.
you don't get the full graphic image.
the Selena Gomez strip. Anyways, so continue.
So I remember I didn't want to say it was Grace because I was like, I feel bad, but then I also was like, he has to know, like.
Well, because I didn't think my good buddy would betray me.
I
I
know.
wasn't your good buddy in that moment. I was only your good buddy.
know.
I think it was a part of my guilt after I did that made me so close to you. I feel like I had to make up for it.
Aw.
Yeah, I
so
remember after.
But
Yeah.
I think you said you definitely should know because I think you're like yay after she first hugged me, and then when she said that I turned
That's
around
right.
like.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
just looked at Grace and I was like, and then he looked at Grace and
I
we were both
remember.
like,
Although I wasn't mad, I was just like.
I remember
Oh.
I went up to Ren. I was like crying. I was like,
I was
I'm
crying.
so sorry.
This is the photo I was looking for. Look how cute me and Tyler are.
Oh wait, can we show
That's
them that?
that's
That's so cute.
Send
This is
that if you
Yeah,
want
you
to
send
send
that.
that.
Yeah, that one's cute at least.
Anyways.
You just airdrop it.
I drop it to Ren.
Also, I think now I realize I remember Cry and I like I always thought Ashlyn and I were like so tight. Ashlyn and I we barely get like about things like
Press.
especially our friendship because we've been like best friends since I don't know we were 2.
Thank you.
But
It was actually 3rd grade.
2 and 9 years old,
we were
same
basically
thing.
2. Anyways, I remember I was like expecting to go up to her and it would be like a laughing like LOL moment, but she came up to me and she was like sobbing and all she said was like, "Okay, thank you, Ashlyn,
Sorry,
for
I'm sorry.
our big moment."
Looking at old photos.
That was the first time you guys had like a real like sobbing heart to heart.
Ashlyn and I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
That's crazy.
Let me think.
It wasn't. See, I didn't think it was. Usually in that type of moment, Ashlyn would be like, "Ha, like, did you see that?" Like, we'd be like laugh about it and stuff. But she was just sobbing.
Because I was already crying, so I was like,
Yeah, but I guess it's the beef now that I know about. I don't know. You came up to me, you were sobbing. You didn't even say anything else. You just were crying in my arms and said, "You're my best friend." That was it. And I was like, and I just
I
sobbed.
don't remember that. I think I blacked it out.
Why?
Redacted.
A heartfelt moment for my friend.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think without Cry Night though, like we wouldn't have been close.
Oh,
together.
no.
Okay, but all the
Yeah.
popular boys, they like didn't say sorry to half the people they bullied, and I was like kind of mad at
Yep.
them.
It's whatever.
But it's like,
It's
what was I
great.
expecting?
Yeah.
But
So that was
I remember
pretty-
crying and sweating. Like I remember hugging people, and everyone was just wet.
Everyone was really
It
sweaty.
was hot.
Like
in
right
there.
now.
Yeah.
We were in a closed like.
This is probably
carpet.
the closest
Yeah.
climate
Yeah.
we can get to that.
But like plus tears, so it's more sweaty.
Oh yeah, my glasses are foggy. That's how foggy it is.
It's so
But-
hot in here.
So it's great that happened, and then we
Oh, I talked to
hit
Kate.
it back off right again after the trip.
And then we had that like same. Well, it wasn't necessarily that, but like the graduation
Me and
party.
Danielle apologized to
We did.
Spencer for bullying him.
You bullied Spencer.
But like, right?
Yeah, but like looking back,
Okay,
Alright, so I'm gonna, like, get rid of
that's out. That's out.
Ashlyn has cancel-worthy material now. That was
It's
As you do.
You've
I
always
feel like
got
everyone has cancel-worthy material.
No,
Yeah, everyone does.
But there's no
I-
proof of that.
Well, it's the real pettiness that the people that dig it up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then they go like, that sort of type.
I don't think I've done anyone enough wrong for someone to cancel me
Yeah.
yet.
Not done.
Why did you just look at Tyler when I said that?
maybe,
There's literally
maybe.
nothing. No, there's
not-
literally nothing.
Stop it! What is going on? Why do you keep?
Heart been broken.
No,
Can I,
really,
can I have an
really.
explanation
Don't know what
as to why
to
this is happening?
believe.
Stop it!
Oh my God. I feel like there's nothing, and they're just
No,
screwing with you.
there's literally nothing.
Okay, well, guess what?
I know you're not saying anything anyway. I heard. Dude, you guys can actually probably see the history of like my liking of how do you even say it?
My liking of
My liking of Rebecca in middle school.
the liking of Rebecca.
I think I just was. I had
The
so much
passion
going
of
on.
Looking
in
back at
grades.
pictures.
I just wasn't.
The passion
If it
of
happened
red.
any other year, it would have been fine. I
Yeah,
wouldn't have been
probably.
a jerk. But 8th grade was just rough, so I just couldn't handle.
Just looking back at pictures, it's
Uh,
like, why are
I think I don't know how you didn't notice when it was like all those videos about like migraine, the song.
Oh my god!
Okay, now you.
Okay. You know what I think of the song? You know what I think?
Oh my god, 21 Pilots.
So in 7th grade, right? This is like in the
I'm
prime
sweating so
of friendship.
Yeah.
And then it was like, yo, we should do a music swap. as
Aw.
you know,
Yeah, as
quirky,
you do.
You don't
know,
make
similar to.
mixtapes.
I gave you. This is at a point in my life where I was like, really classic dad rock.
Yeah.
So guitar solos all day, every day, and like one new Jobby song, but that's besides the point. So then I sent that to you, and then I think you just sent me like all of Blue Neighborhood.
I was
And-
listening to that day.
And then you sent me, I think the one you said no, but the one I really want you to listen to is Migraine by 21 Pilots. So
Can I
I,
get a short snippet?
at first I really did not like it, but actually it's grown on me.
I've not listened to 21 Pilots since 8th grade.
I don't really want to listen to them, but that's the only song I can tolerate because it's got like
It's not
you know
that bad.
memories
Dude, what
behind
about
You
it.
guys don't like
Try to
Hometown by 21 Pilots?
I don't know that song.
It's they're super. It goes. Our hometowns
Real
in
good.
the dark.
I have an emo 7th grade.
Okay, never mind.
Grace and I were like emo. In
You
7th
guys are
grade.
pretty emo.
I
Yeah.
literally just, I don't know. I lost so much weight. I would straighten my hair every day. It was just a classic Dan and Phil experience.
I think 7th grade for me was just cringe. It wasn't emo, it was just cringe.
It was emo, but I didn't look it because we had uniforms. So I didn't have any
I
like,
was running
style.
the mile. Some like kid who was totally younger than us. I didn't even know him. I was just running in PE uniform, and he goes, "Effing emo." I was like, "Who are you?" I think I said "F you" and flipped him off during the mile.
He knew. He knew too much.
That it was that kid. The
Why
what
you
I
get-
can do.
Why are you guys getting? That's so wow. That's mean.
I never.
Right.
did-
Wait, was it a girl or a guy?
I never experienced like any of that. I don't even remember seventh grade,
it was a
honestly.
So
Oh,
I
so it's
had-
probably like a middle schooler. That was like not a middle school, like a really like a
It
seven.
was like no, it was a 5th grader or 6th grader.
7th
Because
grade.
7th grade we would run while the
Well, they were
yeah.
Oh.
So I don't know how this can. I don't.
Maybe, I don't know. 7th grade, I didn't really do anything.
Maybe he didn't mean
I
to say
had
it
a
out
hard
loud.
time.
I was a YouTube fanatic.
Yeah, and we would get very defensive if people would like attack like James Charles and stuff.
Oh my gosh, me and
Yeah, I
Rebecca and
know.
James
we were
Charles.
obsessed with James Charles in middle school.
No, in Spanish class when James, God bless your heart, you'd go, ew, James Charles, and then you and Ashlyn
We
in
and
class would go,
Allie.
and then
We
Mrs.
literally, I made a picture of James Charles, the cover of my like history website, and it was just it had nothing to do with anything in the topic, but it was just like a picture of James Charles
Me
on
and
there.
Rebecca, we bonded over YouTube. Like
Yeah.
that was our jam.
Yeah,
Like
I was
like-
O2L.
This is when I felt like I didn't connected with Rebecca.
What's up?
and
Oh no,
I
that's
don't know.
fine. Is
The
that actually recording?
O2L.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh my gosh. O2L was my jam. What else? Zoella.
So hello.
I like old middle school.
My jam was
Yeah.
volleyball. I feel like I didn't connect with Rebecca and Ashley anymore.
This
'cause
was
they were
like your
into all
Sarah
this stuff.
phase.
So I was just like, okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna branch out.
Wasn't
then.
it your
And then
Sarah
I
phase?
became like super tight with all my volleyball buddies
Mm-hmm.
who didn't go to Friends. And then yeah.
I think that's why I never knew you were in an emo phase because I never really talked to you like talk.
No,
Like,
Grace and I would have long talks about it.
But then that would be it.
I know, and then I remember you guys would
Yeah.
tell me like stuff, and I'm like, when did you guys talk about this? And I'm like, okay.
They would make fun of me for going on diets.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, who's going?
I didn't know. I remember doing
I
it.
don't remember you going
I
on
remember.
diets.
I was so sad.
I didn't.
You guys, this is our break. I was telling them about like how I was losing weight, and at the time that was like my thing. Like
I was
it
just
bad.
mad that you felt like you needed to lose weight. I was like, why? We're literally
Yeah,
like.
you don't get mad at someone.
I was like,
I
we're
don't
12.
remember-
Why do you care?
I don't remember you.
Yeah,
doing
so they
that.
were making fun of me. I got so hurt. I went to the restroom and cried at break after they said this things to me.
God, what's happening?
God.
Dude,
Tyler and I
middle
were just like,
school
what's
is
up, homie?
not a time for girls, okay?
Middle school for us was like, what's up, dog? You want to come over
Middle
and
school
play?
boys.
Yeah,
middle
yeah.
school
Play
boys were
Minecraft?
like,
Play
"Middle
Minecraft?
school
Okay.
penis."
Middle school boys were mean though.
Yeah, but
I
then,
remember they would just walk
I
up to
don't-
me and be like, "You're so ugly," and I'd be like,
yeah,
Thank
I got
you.
that a lot too.
Dude, one time I was in the girls' restroom just taking a dookie, minding my own business. And then there's like, I don't know who it was, but some girl comes into the stall right next to me when there's plenty of other stalls. I don't know why she'd come right next to me. And she
That's kinda
drops her tampon.
Used. Oh.
And it bounces into my stall.
Oh.
And I
would
was
say-
like, I just froze. I just didn't move. I just pretended I didn't see it. I was like, no thing, no thing.
She probably
no thing,
wanted to die.
No thoughts, head empty. And I looked at the shoes so I can identify who it was, because,
Oh, you can tell people by their shoes.
yeah. So then she was like,
White to
swiping her, she takes the tampon back. And I looked at the shoes and I was like, white Vans with roses.
With that one speck of dirt.
And then the rest of the day I looked around and I found, should I say who it is?
Yeah. you
No.
can censor. I want to know who it is.
Just censor. Is
Oh.
"Yeah."
Okay,
And-
but like.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
She was like cool at that point, so I feel like even if you told that story,
She was a popular girl.
yeah, she was the
You
new
know,
one.
to be
because
honest,
everyone
It
came
didn't
up
matter
with
if
really-
you
I think
were.
you guys were like part of the popular.
I was popular
We were
up
popular?
until
You guys were popular.
I was popular up until like 8th grade, and then I left that group.
Beat
I was
that.
best
Like-
friends with Tara, Rayleigh,
Oh
Lily.
yeah. Well,
yeah, I feel like I was popular. In
You're,
some
like,
way.
The only
popular,
reason
like-
those girls liked me is because I had respect from the boys from being super
You-
chill.
you were
The
popular.
boys
like,
being the popular boys.
Yeah.
but then like I think Erica and
Well,
like
if one of them watches this,
Me.
I think Erica and like the other types like those are like the new wave of popularity because we were on a new campus.
Because everyone canceled.
I was best friends.
Wait, during middle school?
Yeah.
Yes, the vaping
The
scandal.
vaping, because
Oh,
she
yeah.
vaped.
Oh my god,
That
I'm
was
so
stupid.
sorry for any friends, classmates who see this and it's just
Yeah.
like.
Bro.
I
See you guys
nobody
at- see
anymore.
you guys
Back
at-
then.
See you guys at the reunion.
How many more years? What, 6?
Yeah.
6.
Can we all see each other when we're like 30?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's my firstborn.
Dude.
Actually, who am I saying? I'm not gonna have a kid. I'm not gonna have a husband.
My nipple piercing.
And my nipple piercing.
Okay, anyways.
Hopefully, no teacher.
Middle
watches
school was
this.
just rough, I think, for everyone. I think we all were just like so focused on ourselves we didn't really think about.
Life was pure bliss up until 6th grade.
6th grade, I moved.
Sixth
I literally
grade was
left.
it.
That's
I
the
love
thing.
sixth grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I think one. Did you ever visit the school?
Yeah, I did.
Was it like in the beginning of the year or something?
Yeah, Halloween time.
I remember.
No, not Halloween. I
Sorry.
Remember that time we met?
I
Halloween
remember
and we
I
slept in
did
for 3 hours?
I think I did that one like the TikTok thing where the boys were like that.
You
I
did a
did. I think I
TikTok?
did that to you when you came back.
You juked her out.
Yeah. that
Everyone
was
juke me out all the
that
time.
was like my one interaction with you that whole year, and then
I-
you went.
And that's why nothing else ever happened.
Yeah, that's
She
why.
just-
I remember when Rebecca when she came back, she would only like she wouldn't shut up about all the boys' voices. She was like, "This is her favorite line. I was gone for 1 year. I came back, and then all the voices went from hot."
Wait,
It's
I remember
true,
this.
though.
I remember
First day of school, I was sitting in class. Aiden raises his hand to speak, and I'm like,
Hey,
oh my god.
blah, blah.
I'm like, oh
I
my God,
remember
haven't-
the day Aiden like just went.
Yeah, I was like, I haven't heard Aiden talk in so long, and then it was just like, why do you just blah 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 blah, and I was like, except his voice was. I don't put
it
it in.
just went a higher from
It just. It went,
That's the
Oh,
only boy
yeah.
that's ever liked me.
his voice was
That
so
was a
high.
funny.
it.
That was a funny moment in history. That was really funny.
Oh
What?
my god! Fun fact.
So-
Sorry, please proceed.
No, what was your fun
No,
fact?
no, no.
Is it short or
No,
is it a
please.
story? All right. Let's just call him.
Just pseudonym or
Lemon.
no.
Okay, so bruh. So bruh.
Brian. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Brian.
So,
he-
bruh.
Brian he'd have these like was it end of summer or beginning of school parties?
Beginning
Beginning of summer. Beginning
of school year.
Beginning of the school year parties are like pool parties, and I was like pretty good friends with him like 6th, 7th, not 8th, and
Okay.
and so he like I would stay like a few of them would like stay later than the rest usually because we're cool.
As you
girls,
do.
No girls allowed.
No girls allowed.
So him and Mitchell Garbanzo Bean.
Oh my god! I saw him 2 days ago.
Dude,
No, Mitchell.
Mitchell.
Oh, Mitchell.
remember we count the ball?
Anyways, at Chick-fil-A, he's working. Please proceed with your story.
Is he-
Leave me
That
alone.
wait, that is the most fitting.
That is
job for
literally.
Yeah.
We would
couldn't be
literally count
working
the amount of
anywhere else.
times he itched
His.
every day.
Oh,
We
I
would count.
remember.
We would
He
count.
was
We would
known
have a-
for itching of the
itching
balls.
Yeah.
I think I sat next
And
to
we
him.
would count how
I
many
was sat
times.
next to him in a lot
Dude,
of
I
classes.
sat next to him as in like
Yeah,
I was
that's
just
'cause
like
we,
this
we would have like
class.
desk partners as opposed to tables.
he was my desk.
He became my badminton partner, and he'd high five me.
Wait,
we were
was
so
all-
good.
girl co-ed badminton thing was a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know it was
but-
on the DC.
No, I
trip.
remember
Yeah.
we were like super
badminton.
pissed at Shay Lee that one round. We're like, no,
Shay
that's
Lee?
not.
No,
Yeah,
I was
Continue the
mad.
story,
I was
Tyler.
mad at Rebecca. You were like paired with Lily. And
Oh, Lily and I were so good at badminton. I think we won.
I think
we
it was like
literally
Michael and I
killer.
won.
I think it was like us. We were
No,
like,
we were in
I
the
was with
PE
Chad.
class with Chase. We had no chance. We just wanted to do well.
dude. You know, I was the
Why were you
volleyball.
pissed at me though?
Oh, because we were like Tyler and I were on such a good. Not actually mad at you. We were on a roll, and then all of a
And
sudden
then
you guys
we
just-
broke it.
And then we were like,
Yeah. We were killer at badminton.
Anyways,
Anyway, so that hangout. So Brian and Mitchell take us into a separate room, and they sit me and Dix.
What? Don't even use a name that just use the same letter, like as the
Okay,
first
so-
name.
David.
but don't
David.
D.
Gary.
Gary, sure.
So me and Gary get pulled into this different room by Brian and Mitchell, and they sit us down. They're like, "Okay, we're gonna play a game," and I'm like, "Okay,
Would you?
yes." And
Wait, really?
It was F Mary Kill.
no, it was not. They're just like
That's too mature.
they're
for
just
that.
like,
Oh, sure.
"Who do
It's
you
just F.
like?" That's it. And I was like,
Who do?
I don't understand the question. And they're
Wait,
like,
who did you say, Tyler?
I didn't say anybody.
Oh.
I was just like, no, we literally got out of it. I'm just like, dude, I'm just trying to play Minecraft
You
here.
should have just been like, red.
You
That would have been a
And
scam.
then it would be giving me skin and be like, Tyler's gay. And then all the teachers would hate you. And Mrs. would be like, pride is rainbow, rainbow is God's promise, gay bad.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I remember I commented congrats on someone's like coming out post, and this girl snitched on me to one of our teachers, and the teacher was like, "Someone needs to talk to Grace seriously about that."
Who's the teacher?
Mrs.
Oh, makes
She
sense.
talked to me about
Mrs.
it.
Nails.
About me?
Yeah, she talked to me. She was like, "So, did you see a certain post recently about someone coming out?" And I was like, "I don't think it's appropriate for us to talk about that. Actually, considering
That's
you're
what
a
you said
teacher."
to her?
Yes, and she hated me
Dang.
after that. I was like, "I don't think that's appropriate. I really just don't think you
I
should
mean,
be
it
talking
kinda
about
isn't.
that."
It's gossip.
It's not. It's gossip, and you're literally a teacher.
Yeah.
You know, you brought up something interesting when we were like.
Tyler,
really
can you
sleep
finish the
deprived.
story?
She wants to hear me say it again.
Yeah.
But wait, what were you saying?
I need validation.
Okay.
It's like
So-
about gay.
It's about
Bring it up
gay.
later.
Okay.
That's the next one.
Guys, I gotta go.
What?
Okay. Anyway, Brian's like, okay, if you guys won't go, I'll go then.
Wait.
So
That's fine. If no one
So
wants to say,
this
I'll-
was
I
this
have.
was like twisted way of like telling us,
Yeah.
and he's like, okay, I like Ashlyn, and I was like,
Yeah, too bad you
Huh.
didn't caught that sooner.
I know.
These
If you're
birds.
watching this, if you would have told me, I probably would have given you a chance.
you heard it here first.
12? Yeah.
That was like the first guy that ever liked me, and I was actually really chill in like 6th grade, low key. Like me and Elena, we were kind of cool.
This is
We were
when
cool to the uncool
Can
because
you
we were
dispute
funny.
this? I think she's like Elena's just the white version of Grace.
It is.
Why
Yeah.
do you guys keep saying this?
You
I
guys
mean,
look
kind
so
of-
But you've
young.
come to accept it, right?
Yeah, you said you accepted.
Well, Elena and I actually kind of hated each other when we first met. I think it's because we were so alike. Because, like, Ashlyn and Elena hit it off
There you go.
so close.
There you
and
go.
I was mad.
And we were in the
I
same
remember
class.
I would tell Ashlyn, like, I don't want to hang out with you because Elena is smothering me. So I did.
Yeah.
And then after that, after everything was fine again, Elena and I became so close to the point where she would write fan fiction and I'd be the main character.
Yeah, no, and I read them.
Yeah.
Oh, not those ones.
If Elena ever watches this, I miss you. You're really funny, and it was pretty swag.
My
we were
Aries
like,
sister.
I'll
Yeah,
censor
we
her
were
name
so
out for
cool.
safety purposes.
Oh, come
well,
on.
anyways,
Well, I
we
don't
were
have
like,
her consent.
we were the pranksters. Like, we were the ones that walked around and made fun of everyone, but in a cool way. And
Pranksters, meaning they'd go around
Stupid
saying,
idiot.
Idiot.
yeah, yeah, that was us. We'd be like, oh my gosh, they think they're so cool, and then everyone would laugh and be like, ha ha.
That's ahead of your time. My goodness.
No, okay, because we made inappropriate jokes, and we were woke.
Probably
well,
doesn't.
I know, dude. I know they're built different.
Dude,
Yeah,
he
we'd be
probably-
like, oh my gosh, sex?
He probably.
Like, actually. We'd be like, ha ha ha, sex.
Okay, Ren. Last topic. Grace has to go.
Yeah, I do need to.
What was your thing
Yeah.
you were saying?
Well, I think Tyler and I were. I think this is when you were sleeping over that one time. I don't know.
Okay.
And this is the night we like talked about the podcast. We were like, I
Yeah.
want to start when you're like, all right, let's do this.
Yeah.
And then you mentioned, I don't know how we got really political for like.
No, it was a good political for
2
like a good
hours.
2 hours.
We were both of us were really sleep deprived. Sebastian and like Sarah.
They were
dead
instantly
asleep.
out. Yeah, they're done.
But I think you mentioned how like Christians or something, they changed the connotation of like how
Oh,
like that
yeah,
one
so-
verse where
Are we
like
getting political right now?
I don't
No,
know
not
I don't know if
necessarily.
it's true or not, but
Or the homophobic thing in the Bible?
Yeah, how they changed it from homophobia to They changed pedophilia
Yeah,
from
there's a whole
homophobia.
documentary.
There's
that's
a
like
whole thing about
pedophilia is bad, and then they changed it to
Homophobia is
because
bad.
like
Yeah.
gay people were getting like hate or
Could you imagine all the people getting killed, all the people killing themselves
All
because of
because-
this,
because, like,
because
I
of a mistranslated thing.
I don't think
Oh, it wasn't
It was
mistranslated.
changed purposely.
purposely,
Yeah, no,
yeah.
purposely. Like that's.
I want to
insane.
watch that documentary. I think it's on
Yeah,
Netflix.
it is. No, it's
What-
on YouTube.
what's
like,
it-
you-
what's it called?
It's like 19 something. It's called. It's a year.
Yeah, it's
the name-
1947.
It's
or
really
something like
insane.
Yeah.
That late?
And the fact that we had a man who was a quote ex-gay man come
Oh
to
yeah,
us
we had like
and
a.
speak
That
about
was
it
so
wrong.
weird.
I was
so
absent that day. God bless.
Because I don't know. Because the weird thing about it was like, okay, this was like called like Spirit Week, and
No, it was Choices Week.
Choices
Choices
yeah.
Week. Sorry,
My choice of gay.
and I think,
know.
but the period before we would have the seminar, whatever it's called,
Yeah.
they would be like, okay, what you're about to hear, it might be like a bit sensitive, you know, and then, like I think they gave context about who he was, maybe a little bit of his background, and then I think like either I asked a question or like James asked a question. He was like is it bad that he used to be gay? And then like the teachers would be like, and then they wouldn't answer the question like
Yeah.
straight. So, who brought up you brought up the chapel speak,
Yeah.
right?
I just think it's weird how they got away with that. Like having a man come and be like,
I used to be gay.
and you can change, and like you can change your friends. Because I remember it was a 7th grader, because that was our 8th grade year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A 7th grader stood up and she was like, so what if our friends are gay? Like, are we supposed to try and change them? Like, what's, like, God says to love
Yes.
everyone. And then he literally was like, well, you can pray for them to change, and like you can hate their sin but love the sinner. And I'm like, that is the dumbest thing.
I just
No, it was
Ever.
insane because he was like saying he's been a pastor for however long.
I think he had like a relationship with a guy, and then he was like, "Those are the lowest points of my life."
Yeah, he's like, the
Yeah.
lowest point of my life was I was
His
with
wife
a guy.
literally looks like Ellen DeGeneres.
His wife was literally Ellen. They are each other's
probably
peers.
closeted too.
What?
The Kubrick stare.
Anyways, so he would like say like the Bible says this, and this, and then I remember so many kids would stand up and challenge him with straight verses like this verse says
Yeah.
blah blah blah
I
blah,
was absent
and
this
he'd be
day.
like the Bible doesn't say that.
Yeah, it was a very.
It
Like,
was a
some
terrible-
parents even like took out their.
I had no idea what
kids.
was going on, and it felt so weird. I'm
I
like,
was sick,
It
so I
was
wasn't there.
horrible.
No, like I think like
But-
like his parents took him out because they didn't want him to hear about the.
Gays just don't exist.
The
They don't
seminar.
exist. They're a myth. Gays are a myth.
I don't know if it was because of that or because they disagreed with
Hey
it.
guys, gays are a myth. Everyone's actually straight.
I don't know parents very well, but I doubt
would
they
s-
disagreed with that.
It was crazy.
I would
things
say
that
they
happened
probably
at friends. I remember one girl stood up. She was like, "The Bible says." She had like I forgot the scripture. Like she
I
had
have
the
it right
exact
here
verse.
in this Bible.
She was like, this verse said, like this verse insert blah 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 says, "You are not to judge like one another. You are to love no matter what." Like, and then he goes, "The Bible doesn't say that. Like the Bible doesn't say
Yeah.
that." She
You
had
lied.
the
You lied.
scripture.
You gave us Bibles in every single one of these seats. I don't
Yeah.
know what.
Now I'm using.
I know what.
The one time we used.
I know.
One time we opened it during chapel.
Yeah.
It was insane. Also, chapel was very interesting. I'd just be
Chapel was-
sleeping the whole time.
Yeah,
Well, like which
You
one? Like special
basics.
chapels or like?
No,
the
so many
normal
times you'd be
chapels?
like,
we would laugh.
I
Praise
just passed out, and
God.
at the end, the
Praise
person
Jesus.
who closes would be like, "So glad you guys are here to hear that. It was so special."
I would
was
fall
like,
asleep during the prayers.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like the
The
ending
only
prayer,
times I
the-
stayed awake was when Mr. Shires was going to talk.
Yeah.
It was always just the motorcycle story.
Okay, guys,
Yeah.
I gotta go. Like,
I have to go
Well,
to-
hold on.
All right.
Do your thing.
Well, this was fun.
Well, I hope you guys had a good time. I don't know how long this episode was. I think it was pretty short.
I feel like a lot of it's
It's
censored.
you know
though.
it's gonna be a good. It's not. It's gonna be nice. It's been getting exponentially longer.
No, it's been getting shorter. Anyways,
By like 10
hope you guys
minutes.
enjoyed the new guests. I'm sure they're gonna be coming back soon.
They'll be back.
You know.
They have no choice.
Aw.
Yeah, more or less. And
I don't think I have any more
10th
stories.
channel anniversary update video thing coming out soon. I'm doing a rehaul.
Wait,
of the
10th
channel.
anniversary
Of the channel.
of this
And
channel?
stay safe, guys. Keep it real, and just remember to not die.